all the major selling markets in the U.S. and abroad. Call them at 866-224-5422. The AmpSquare.tv library allows productions to be seen over and over again, making commercial platforms more usable. Call 866-224-5422. Toll free 866-224-5422. AMP2.tv, the first and only internet television network that's truly plugged in. 866-224-5422. That's AMP2.TV.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Hi, this is Faith. Welcome to the Faith Washington Show. We will discuss life, business, leadership, family, and fun, and what happens when your view of the world expands. A wide variety of guests will provide insight on how they do business, family, and leadership in their lives. So now, here's today's show. Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. We are live here on Facebook, Periscope, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, as well as the iHeartRadio app. Welcome, folks. Thanks so much for joining us. Tonight, I have two very special guests, and they are from the arts. They are both amazing, world-renowned ballerina dancers. We have a husband and wife team. We have Ekaterina Shelkanova. Say it again. You have to pronounce it.
Ekaterina Shelkanova.
Shelkanova.
Yes.
And her husband, Anton Boytsov.
That's right.
So, yes, I did it.
everybody.
Anton, I did it. Folks, they are head closer. Okay, there you go. Just get closer to the mic. There we go. Sorry, we always have to adjust the mics. They are actually putting on a production at the Parker Playhouse in Fort Lauderdale called Cinderella. And we all know Cinderella. But it's very exciting because their company, their business is called Open World Dance Foundation. It is a not-for-profit organization that works with children ages 6 through 21. And on this particular show, they have 100 children and 50 adults working to create this production. And it's very exciting. They're bringing the art to these children who are underprivileged, who would not normally have an opportunity. So what they do is they have open auditions, and they create space and place for each and every one of these kids. And it's so beautiful. It touches my heart. And Ekaterina told me not to cry, so I'm not going to cry. How would you like that? Okay. Both of these folks graduated from Vaganova Ballet Academy. I don't know if any of you know what this is, but it is a 278-year-old academy where Mikhail Baryshnikov and give me some other names.
Oh, plenty.
Rudolf Nureyev.
Natalia
Makarova.
Look at this.
You can tell we know each other for 33 years, right?
In unison.
Since school. Yeah. Or many more. Anna Pavlova, Nijinsky, Fokin, you just name them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Balanchine. Balanchine is a great example. George Balanchine. He was born and raised in St. Petersburg. His real name is Georgy Balonchivadze. Not everybody knows about that. The father of American ballet is actually from St. Petersburg in our school.
Wow.
Yeah.
So these two, like I said, are world renowned, and you've been together for how many years? 33.
Well,
You said you've known each
together,
other?
not that many, of course, but we know each other since school for
Okay.
33 years.
33 years
We grew
of
up
knowing.
together in the school. We joined the same company almost at the same time. The company is Mariinsky Theater of St. Petersburg, Russia, also.
Which is very
over-
famous.
Very famous.
Everything
It's
they're
one of
doing
the
is very
very
famous.
best companies in the world.
Wow.
Yes, absolutely, hands down. And that's also almost 300 years old.
You know what? And we spoke about something right before the show that I
Yes.
want you to
Was it?
make this point about through wars and
Yeah.
conflicts and
Yeah.
everything else for 300 years.
Yeah, Faith, it's quite incredible because the theater and the school have never stopped working. Not during Revolution period, not during
Nothing
wars.
stopped
Nothing
the theater
stopped
from.
the theater and school from producing beauty.
Is that amazing?
That is quite
Is this landing with anyone? Like the arts and the beauty of what it is that you bring to the table for these kids and what the arts do, bring people together.
Yeah, we've been very lucky. We studied with quite incredible teachers. Throughout my career and life, I was able and lucky to work with 7 students of Agrippina Vaganova. You just said Vaganova Ballet Academy. That's the woman who created our theory, Vaganova theory. An academy was named after her in the beginning of 20th century. And so I studied with 7 of her students.
That's incredible.
Yes, and
I can't imagine.
Yeah, and Anton has studied with Mr. Vladimir Semyonov, who is now teaching at American Ballet Theater.
Oh, American Ballet Theater.
Yes.
We all know American Ballet Theater.
That's America's national company.
Right.
Company number 1, classical ballet company number
Wow.
1 in
Is that
United States.
based out of
New York
New York
City.
City.
New York
NYC.
City.
There you go,
Yeah.
folks from New York.
Yes, Metropolitan Opera House has been always our home. I've danced with the company
Okay.
for many years.
Wow. You were also the face of Ferragamo.
Not
Er-
anymore, but
Not anymore, but however, she was the face of Ferragamo for a year. And in case you didn't know, Ferragamo is a very famous, very high-end designer. And I'm sure that is really quite a beautiful feather in your cap because
it was
I
a
would
lot
like
of
to
fun.
do that.
It was a lot of fun for sure to do that.
Yes, it gave you a lot of opportunity for travel
Yes.
and meeting people.
Yeah, ballet
Yes.
gave. Yeah.
Yes.
That Ferragamo and other things that I've done is also through ballet, because it gives you an incredible exposure, and it teaches you how to work, because
Work.
modeling is very hard.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Trust me.
People
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
I've done it. It's
yeah.
hard.
People may not know that, but it's very
Right.
hard.
The discipline, holding poses, but that's all
Patience.
part of patience. That's all part of ballet and what you folks bring to these children and teach them, on stage, backstage, off stage, lighting.
Oh, more than that. Very interesting that not a lot of people know that Cinderella is actually not just Disney movie. That it is a fairy tale written by Charles Perrault, French writer, in the 17th century. So we do have a book. There is a book, and after production, we're gonna have another book of this year's production with pictures and the actual story, the fairy tale. So kids learn that. They learn music. We have done this production of Cinderella last year to celebrate 125th anniversary of very famous composer Sergei Prokofiev, who was born and raised in Russia, but he spent a lot of time in America. He lived in Chicago, and he created a lot of music here in America.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, he was a brilliant pianist as well. He played in Carnegie Hall. His work were played in Carnegie Hall, and he would come to tour in New York City. So Cinderella is one of his beautiful pieces and big pieces. Ballet is also like Romeo and Juliet are his. And
Romeo and Juliet are his.
Romeo and Juliet is Sergei Prokofiev. Yes.
I did not know that either.
So is Cinderella.
I'm more the scientist, less of the arts person, but I'm fascinated.
Yeah, so we celebrated his 125th anniversary last year because it was named the year of Prokofiev worldwide.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So kids get to study that as well. We talk about music. We talk about what ballet is. Ballet is not just dancing. Ballet is sculpting with your body. Ballet is a visual art form. So you have to be very well trained visual artist to create beauty.
Explain that. Like, explain that to our audience, because they're not going to understand. I'm not even really sure I understand. I know that you can work out and sculpt your body, but, I always see ballet dancers as so elegant, and their spines are
We're trying.
so perfect. And like when you two walked in, I was like, listen, we're talking posture, folks. Okay. Perfect posture with both of these people, and it's beautiful. To me, it's so elegant. Ballet is elegant.
It is.
Elegant and classical, and just it makes you, when you see the fluidity in motion, it makes you want to weep.
Mm-hmm. It's effortless.
Yeah. Well,
It should look.
You make it look effortless
If you well
by your
trained.
discipline. No, look. Here we go.
Oh.
Open World Dance Foundation. This is the Cinderella production. You folks are seeing the film on Facebook and Periscope. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to go see it. And it is at the Parker Playhouse in Fort Lauderdale, so everybody has access, on November 25th and 26th at 7:30, I believe.
7:30
on
on
the 25th.
Saturday and at 2 p.m.
And
on
2
Sunday.
p.m. on Sunday. Dawn, one of the producers, and I are going to go. We're going to take my daughter, Taylor, and we're going to take her daughter, Chelsea, so that we can see this production. I'm really excited.
We are excited too.
I can't imagine how proud you guys feel. And how long do you train the kids with all of these different modalities? How long does it take to bring a giant production like this?
We started in
To the
September,
stage.
the end of August. Actually, we had
Okay.
open auditions, and I think we started September 4th.
Okay, so started September 4th.
Almost 3 months. We rehearse every
Okay.
weekend for a
Okay.
very long time.
Like, how long do you consider a long time
Well,
for
we're in the
rehearsal?
studio for 7 hours, but the kids do not stay for 7 hours. Don't get scared. No.
Okay, I was going to say,
No.
I think they'd all be like,
No.
well, I don't know if I
No.
could stay that long
No.
or hold their attention.
No. We don't torture them that long. But for me and for us, it just flies by.
Yeah. That's
We don't take any
wonderful.
breaks, anything. It's just,
It's effortless, as you said.
well, because we love it.
Yeah. That's the thing, is that this is, folks, Ekaterina and Anton, this is a great example of having a business that is your passion, that you're so passionate about. Time passes and you don't even notice. You are literally in the moment, so fluid, flowing with the people that you draw in and create with, that it's not work.
No, it's not. It's like painting. Remember the visual art?
Yes.
When you have 100 kids, right?
Yes.
Um,
So how do you direct 100 kids? I have to understand this, because 100 kids, okay, in a classroom, never. How are you? But I want to know, what's the secret? How are you doing this?
I don't know. You just talk to them like to a normal adult, and that's it. You ask them to do stuff and to concentrate and to listen, and you tell them that it's going to be even better if something doesn't come out right away. It's okay. It's fine. That's the process. That's how it is. Everything in life.
And it's like a relaxed but disciplined atmosphere.
Yeah, there are boundaries, but lovingly.
And do you set those boundaries in the very beginning?
right away?
You set them up when they walk in. They've auditioned. They've been chosen. Everyone gets chosen.
Yes.
And you explain to them. Oh, so just give me an example. Give me a first day example. So on September 4th, what does it look like?
Chaotic.
Are they laughing and giggling and
They
smiling?
are, but then I tell them,
excited?
if we want to be in the real theater. Parker Playhouse, by the way, is a historic theater.
Yes, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. If
And,
you haven't been there, it's very cool.
Yeah, and a lot of amazing people danced there and performed there and sang there, and it's a beautiful. It's a real theater with a real crew, and so we're very excited about not us being there. We are too excited, but we've been
Right.
to many theaters around the world, little and huge
And
ones.
huge, yeah.
And we grew up in the theater. As a matter of fact, Mariinsky Theater is our home because our school, Vaganova Academy in St. Petersburg, all kids we start training at the age of 10. So since you're 10 years old, you're on stage of this amazing theater, Mariinsky Theater.
Wow.
You're on the same stage where Pavlova danced. So in any case, going back to the first dance, so well, we're excited for the kids to be in that theater. It's beautiful. It's a completely different setting than just any kind of school auditorium, right?
Oh, totally different.
So that's how I tell them, you know what? It's going to take us a while, but we're going to arrive there. But it's going to take a lot of discipline. When I'm talking, you don't talk, because then you will not know what to do. I really want you to be proud of your work. So when you're on stage, you can be proud and you can enjoy the moment. So, which is so true, you know?
Agreed. But what a great way to put it to them. And then they have respect for not only you, the two
art
of you,
form, of
but the
course.
art form and themselves. What a great way to segue into, hey, you know what, this isn't about us or our company. This is about you being proud of the work that you put out.
But that's so true because, you know, when you are in the corps, I did not work in the corps a lot because I joined company right away as a soloist, but I have done some corps work, and I should say it's incredibly rewarding to be a part of something grand. To feel that you are a little puzzle to this huge picture that is incredible and powerful and very beautiful. So that's what I'm trying to translate to them. So they feel proud. They feel that they belong to
Right.
something
They're included.
wonderful.
Right. They're
Yeah.
included, as you said, in this giant puzzle. Every piece has its place. And if all the pieces aren't together or coordinated,
No, it's not going to be the same.
it's not going to look
No.
the same. You know, the audience is going to miss something.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's how they
That's
learn
very powerful.
what is visual art form dances. Because I always tell them, imagine you making them a circle. If this is not evenly spread out, then how does it look from the audience? Because we see the line.
That's interesting.
So with our bodies and how we're lining them, we make a picture. So, and on and on and on.
And so they understand that if
They
your
do.
body isn't lined up the right way, then the audience misses the visual
Of
picture. So that's what you mean by the visual arts.
Yeah. If you're dancing alone, that's also applicable because you're with your body creating a line. It can be a sharp line, and can be a soaring line. But again, we have been trained in a way that we all studied, sculpture and architecture and drawings and stuff like this. We had classes for that. So our eye is trained for the beauty. We can see right away that belongs to classical art form. We also explain to kids what classical is. Classical is harmonious and proportional.
Right.
Comes from Greece,
Okay.
right? So
Okay.
this
I'm learning. All right. So, like I said, I'm not into the art forms, but I'm learning. I love this. This is like, this is
good.
fabulous.
Thank you. Come to rehearsal.
That's not a
Cheers.
bad idea. Dawn, we're going to rehearsal too. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of kids. But
Oh, and then we're going backstage after the production.
Yeah, that's the best part. That's really is the best part. I think what we're really striving to do is to give kids an opportunity to be not only in rehearsal and then do their little part and then go on stage and do their little part, but to see how the whole entire production is working together, to be at the theater, during dress rehearsal, to look at us and see us at work and how we correct everyone and how lighting comes on stage and how we're working with the lighting and stage hands and how props are moving and how wardrobe is working. This is magic. That's the most incredible about theater.
It is like magic because the audience doesn't see all this behind the scenes stuff
but
that is necessary to create the production.
That's what drives the production. But again, we work with orphan kids in St. Petersburg, Russia, and our sets are built on the idea and vision and drawings actually of a Russian orphan girl from St. Petersburg. So the look of the production is her vision.
Wow. And how old was she?
Well, she was 15 when we asked her to do that.
Wow.
Yes. Very talented girl.
She's like 16, 17.
17, and it became her career.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's studying to be theater design.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And when we asked her, she said, "Oh, I don't think I can. I don't know if I'm
She
going to do
didn't believe, but you guys pushed her, and she has that vision, and she just went
She's
with it.
very talented.
Very cool.
So that's another thing, Yes, of course, there are kids who want to dance, which is not enough. You should not be able to live without dance. Then you're successful.
Then you live it, breathe it, sleep,
you should
eat. That's all you think
and
about.
And of course, there is a necessary set of
skills.
Physical
skill set. Yes,
and assets, body type and all of that. But
I agree with that.
But we look at it this way: even if they're not going to become dancers, they're going to become people who understand art, theater, music, dance,
and the discipline. Remember, we talked about the discipline, which is the foundation of all success.
Exactly.
Even being an entrepreneur, which is really what this show is about, is being disciplined, being able to take the action steps required create on time to create the results that you truly desire.
Yeah.
You can say that you want a certain result, but if you're not willing to take the action steps, are you really going to get the result that you want?
Of course not. No. Yeah, but I think we're very excited about this production also because kids can see not only ballet part of it, as we just talked about, but they can find so many different professions in the theater as well.
Oh, absolutely. Let's name some of them. So you have your dancers.
Yes.
You have musicians. You have choreographers.
Yes.
You have those who are behind the scenes in the
Yes.
theater
Lighting
arts.
designer.
Lighting designer.
Stage designer.
Stage.
Costumes designer,
Costumes.
right? And then there are technicians, makeup. By the way, stagehands.
Stagehands.
Wonderful.
Oh my goodness! Are you kidding?
Oh, they're fantastic.
They're critical. They're critical.
Yes.
They're a critical piece to
You know
this.
who we have also in our show?
Who?
We invited to have a masterclass, to give masterclass to absolutely everyone in our cast, little and adults. A person who used to be the head of makeup and wig department at American Ballet Theater in New York City.
Really? Who?
Yes. Her name is Riva Pishadze. Wow. She was here last weekend. We had this masterclass. It was a lot of fun. And she will be helping us with the production, starting dress rehearsal and during the performances.
Fantastic.
She worked with all of the stars that you know of American Ballet Theater, like Alessandra Ferri, Susan Jaffe, Diana Vishneva, David Holberg, Julio Bocca, Nina Naniashvili. You just name them.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
It is
These
incredible.
kids are getting
Very
exposure
lucky.
that they never
Very
dreamed.
Lucky. Yeah. They were told how to do makeup properly because stage makeup is completely different than street makeup.
You know what? Isn't it heavier? Like more dramatic. There's more drama to it.
Depending on the part.
Okay.
But they know the proper way of doing it. They know what colors not to use. What?
Really?
Yeah.
There are colors you don't use?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I do my own makeup. I don't know.
Next year, we hope we're gonna do it yearly here. So next year, come to our makeup workshop.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah, that'd be great. I would love that. That would be exciting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's it's science behind the scenes. It really is every aspect of theater. People may think, makeup. No, it's very interesting how you present yourself on stage. You make yourself different person if you need to.
Did you guys have to wear stage makeup?
Yes.
Really?
All the
Even as a
time.
guy?
Yes.
Really?
We have class like this. We have a year of makeup at our academy. Absolutely. Together with other, we play pianos because we work with the orchestra and conductors. Yes. 8 years of piano.
8 years of
Yes.
piano?
Yes.
8 years of piano to dance?
Yes. How can you dance if you don't know music?
Oh my gosh, I never thought about it. I never thought about that. That's incredible.
All visual art forms. Drawing, sketching.
You had to draw and sketch too?
Yes, we had this class at school.
So how'd that work out for you guys? How'd you
Well,
like it?
I love it.
Did you love it?
All the costume design.
It was many years ago.
Yeah. I still love it.
I don't care how many years ago it was.
I still love it. I still love it. The costumes in the show, I sketched everything, every single one of them.
Wow. This is mind-blowing to me. See, this is like a whole different world.
It's just you have to be very creative to be an artist, and you have to pay attention to a lot of different
Detail?
aspects.
Would
and
you say detail?
Very detailed. Yeah.
Detail-oriented.
So it's not just, two
It's not
classes of dance.
Like simple. So the kids that are exposed to this, all right, so you've got 100 kids, underprivileged kids that would never get to see this type of theater.
Different kids, yes, from
Different
different
kids.
paths of life.
Different paths of life. And they're getting exposure to this.
Professional way of
How do
making
they
it.
know? I mean, how are they going to know, okay, this is what I absolutely love and I adore and this is what I want to do for the rest of my life? I mean, do they ever come to you and go, Ekaterina, Anton, I have to do this or I'll die? Do you have kids that do that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's got to be gratifying. That's got to be the best part of your job.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ken. Guys, you know what? This is sad, but I didn't even get to the second page. Okay.
What's the second page?
Like our 30 minutes is almost up. I only got one more minute
Principal
left.
dancers. Let's talk about our
wait.
principal dancers.
Wait, hold on. ParkerPlayhouse.com
Yes.
is where you get tickets. November 25th and 26th, Saturday and Sunday, right after Thanksgiving, 954-462-0222. That's 954-462-0222. And also group tickets. Group sales are at 954-660-6307. Use promo code GLASSSLIPPER. One word. 954-660-6307. Principal dancers, give a quick synopsis.
Incredible opportunity. Once in a lifetime. They're coming to you. You don't have to come to New York City, where they only dance for 2 months.
Wow.
Devin Tersher and Corey Stearns, principal dancers, renowned dancers of American Ballet Theater, coming here to do this 2 production with the kids. They're super excited.
Awesome.
They're super excited. So guys, you cannot miss this opportunity. You absolutely
Awesome.
should come and watch and see our Cinderella.
Beautiful. We're going to do that. So here's another clip. Watch that. Folks, thanks for joining us here on the Faith Washington Show. We're live on Facebook, Periscope, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, and the iHeartRadio app. And thank you, Ekaterina and Anton. Thank you so much.
See
Can't wait
you
to see
at
you
the Parker Playhouse,
Yeah,
right?
25th and 26th
25th
of
and
November.
26th.
All right.
All right.
Have a great night, folks.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. You've been listening and watching The Faith Washington Show, where we have widened your view of the world. Our guests share their business, family, and fun life hacks to make your world better. Hope you've learned something to apply to your life and business.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those